Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Atorius here with another Dinotopia map update. I do apologize for how long it has been since I've pushed out an update. We've had some issues and some bugs, as well as me bringing some new content that you only see on my map and one other map that I'll talk about later on at the end of my video. So let me get rid of this hold screen here, and we'll go over some of the newest things to grace our presence here in Dinotopia. So first, you may recognize this area, you may not. I have done a complete overhaul of Prosperine. So, to give you an idea of what I mean by a complete overhaul is, well, just that, a complete overhaul. The walls have been redone. All the buildings have been replaced. Added a little market area here. But the buildings are really, really great, and I'll show you why here. This is a good building here. Now, I will tell you, all of these buildings are a work in progress. So, do be careful if you try to build something or store stuff in them. They may disappear. But here's what's the best part is, well, you can get in them. So we can get in them, we can move around, we can see what's up. I am working on blueprints to make these work as a foundation, so you guys could build stuff in there, as well as put some doors up. But for you RP people, I thought that going with buildings that you guys could kind of walk into would be a little better than the buildings that you were just standing around. Also added an obelisk here, so instead of having the statue of, well, as I rolled it, Arthur Dennison, we have this guy here. So that's just something else for you guys to check out. Plenty of buildings here, plenty of buildings to mess around with. Few of these buildings are actually worth mentioning would be we have our lovely stable area right there, our smithy area right here. Now this smithy area has a forge on it. Now if you're on them servers where you have a timer, those timers will run out on those forges. So that's a nice thing. Definitely make things a little bit more able. Yes, you can pick up rocks and stuff here. Oh, look, we have a Therizino just hanging out. That's interesting. Another thing is we have a wonderful little pub area here that I've set up with chairs you guys can sit in. Now the fire over here, you can access it. The flame itself is a particle effect, and the reason why I kind of left it like this so that you have a little bit wait so you can actually get in there and access it, because from back here I was having a hard time getting stuff in and out. So I've kind of let you guys come in a little bit farther on those. We've got some baryonyx just hanging out. We got some compies hanging out. Raptor, I don't know why you're frozen. I probably should fix that. But we have stuff, fruit and bread and all that other fun stuff, and big old barrels for ale. I will actually be going back and adding barrels that you can actually use in addition to everything else that's been already put in here. Alright, now that we've kind of seen this area here. Oh, hey. Of course you want to pick a fight with me. Actually, to make this simpler, we're just going to go to spectator, because I got a lot of flying to do, and I don't think you want to spend 20 minutes going over everything. So, we've got some nice, these are some prerequisite sunstone towers, so I am working on those. Get some nice stuff. So my clutter layer here has failed me, and I am working to fix it right now, but these will actually stay the way they are. I do remember a few of you had posted about, you know, hey, it's making building a little bit harder, so I have patched it a little bit, so it's more an Apache thing, so you guys can kind of build in the in-betweens. However, all I have to say for those of you who were complaining about a little bit of it, it is a savanna, so savannas have tall grass. We're just going to have to deal with it. That's why you're seeing a lot of sauropods and stuff like that. It'd be a bigger area, but there are plenty of Rexes here to take care of those, as well as raptors and all the other good stuff. So there's aloe pack. Definitely not as full as it used to be. Got an aloe pack of 5. That's a little interesting. I'll have to check on those. So yeah, we've kind of redone the roadway itself, so it's no longer that rock or that lovely redwood pine path. It is now its own custom path, so that way I can do it all over the place. So we've also redone all of these bridges, give them more of a better, in my opinion, a better look to them. So also the clutter layer in the redwoods has failed me, but with that, as much as I did the overhaul in the outer island, which I'll show you in a minute, I have planning on actually coming back here and doing an overhaul here, to kind of make things look a little bit more unique to my map, kind of draw some more people over here. So the main bug of the last patch, the crazy water spawn, has been fixed. So now you'll see the fish, they're not nowhere near as bad, as well as I've put beavers all the way out throughout this area. So it's not a guarantee that they will spawn over here, but they do have the possibility of spawning over here. There was an error I had with the beaver dam, so I need to go back and fix that, but then your beaver dams should start showing up. Now let's go up here to our lovely waterfall area, and if you come up here, you're gonna see it's pretty barren. There's really nothing here, and that's because I've got another plan for this area. I'm doing an overhaul now, so that is coming. The Argents do still spawn here, as well as they spawn pretty much all over this entire mountainside now, as well as Rexes and all that other fun stuff. Any of your regular mountain spawn will now spawn up here in this area. So just be aware of this area right here. Is a huge work in progress, and we will get to it as soon as I possibly can. With that too, this used to be, for those of you who remember, this used to be the cave area. Yeah, you can still see there's bats and stuff still flying down here. That just haven't been ported up to the upper level. Actually, you know what? That stuff's probably left over from my old map. So let's do a quick dino wipe here, and that probably will fix the majority of the issues. I didn't even think about doing that. Please don't crash me. There we go. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to turn this into an actual cave, rather than just having a hole in the ground and kind of making things work. I can do a cave. It'll be a lot better, a lot smoother work out of it, and I have, like I said, it'd be, in my opinion, a much better area to play on. So let's get over here with this whole overhaul bit. So first part is, look at these new trees. Now these are the mangrove trees. Compared to Ark's mangrove tree, I think I left one in here somewhere. Yeah, nope, that's not it. I left one of Ark's trees here just kind of as a side-by-side comparison. So that's Ark tree, and then this is the tree that I've brought in. Just the amount of detail. Now these things will give you rare mushrooms. So having the mushrooms on the side definitely made sure that they give you rare mushrooms. It's not always guaranteed, but it is a possibility. Just all in all, redid a lot of these with the plants and the trees themselves. Those are some older trees. There's some newer plants in here. There's a new type of grass. So, but that's not the best part. The best part's over here. So here's the major overhaul that I've done, is on this island in particular. So as you can see right now, automatically, boom, brand new trees, brand new bushes, brand new vegetation. Just looks a whole lot better, in my opinion. Things actually make a little bit more sense over here, rather than having a deciduous forest up on top of the hill. I've actually turned it all tropical. So we have some of these trees here, plenty of vines and stuff like that, lots of rocks, and all that other stuff. So we've done a lot of work over here. So for those of you who have played on the map before, you'll notice this whole area used to actually be a slope. It used to be just a sloped wall. That's not the case anymore. It is now just, it's nice, it's very set up, that it's very rocky, and there's plenty of cliffs and all that other fun stuff. So lots of good places to build. I have put some metal nodes out in the open. A couple people were having issues finding them. There's maybe a couple, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 total that are out in the open. The rest of them are hidden in rocks and stuff like that. So just be aware, if you're looking for stuff and you can't find it, it may be hidden in a rock. Same thing with the obsidian. So like I said, we've kind of done an overhaul of a lot of these areas. Added this area here. Once again with that lovely road. And then I have decided to make some changes here to the village. Yes, you'll notice that Rexes are spawning outside. That is something that it's tied with the spawn. I've turned them down. Sometimes they do leak through. It's just part of it. So that's something that we'll just have to keep an eye on. If it becomes an issue, let me know. I'll be more than happy to make adjustments. So when we come in here, first of all, it's custom bamboo, which is really nice. It's a lot better and thicker than what Ark was really giving me for bamboo, so I decided to go with this. And I've transitioned this area into more of a Japanese village. So with the cherry trees and stuff like that, I felt like it would be a lot more it makes a lot more sense, at least in my opinion. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the new stuff. I think there's some new plants on the other side here. Yeah, we got another variation of palm trees. The pack that I used had like 6 or 7 different palm trees in it, so it was a really good choice. I still have 2 or 3 that I haven't even used yet, so I can put them on some other places. We've also kind of made this area over here a little, we've actually took out all that big rock superstructure and went with a more landscape based. That way you guys don't have to worry about losing stuff, and makes some really good base locations. Let's see, what else do I need to cover? Oh yes, the map. So the in-game map isn't in yet due to a few issues I'm still having with it, but the whole landscape is here. So you actually come over here. This is the actual whole landscape. I can't actually... Maybe I can. Maybe it'll let me. Just to give you an idea of... it's so white. Just to give you an idea of how big this map is. I mean, this is just absolutely huge. I do have the whole area cut out. Now this side, as you can see, there's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. So I do encourage you guys not to come over to this area. There's literally no reason for anyone to be over here. But the full map is cut out. So what that means is I can actually start working on... that stuff's just at water level is why it looks like that. I can actually work on the in-game mini-map, so that is definitely a project for me to get started on. That will definitely work towards our favor. Oh, yeah, totally forgot to show off this. So this is our new grass. Looks kind of buggy right now because of my loading, because I'm flying around the map like a madman. But definitely get in there and check it out. It's the only map in Ark that you will see with a grass texture like that. I am doing one for the redwoods, which is why this doesn't look as good as it should. I've got a couple textures I'm going to use for the redwoods, and I'm going to continue using custom textures throughout the map. So it'll definitely make this map more and more unique. You're going to have custom plants, custom trees and stuff like that, to definitely make it a more hospitable map. Now, where is... Yeah, okay. So, before I forget, as I mentioned previously, there is another map that will have trees and stuff like this, like mine. That is ISO's map. Me and her are currently working together with that. We get the packs and we kind of share between ourselves, as well as working with stuff, referencing stuff that each other's having problems with in the map. So it's a great relationship. I'm glad I've started it with her. We got some spinos and stuff hanging out here, some sharks. So definitely a lot of new content will be coming out quickly now, due to the fact that I can actually work on this stuff and not getting any errors. So that's a big thing. The deep water spawns are not currently in the map, again, due to a bug issue I was having. So as soon as I get that fixed, I will be more than happy to bring those back in the next patch or two. But I think I've pretty much covered everything I need to cover with you guys. Oh, before I forget, the map ID has moved. So this is the new ID. It is 8600278849. I will make sure that I let you guys know about this. As you can see, it looks pretty much the same. And on the original page, I have posted a link over to bring you over there. I'll post one in the description as well as a link to the Discord and to my Twitch channel, which I do more streaming on my Twitch, just because it's a little bit more user-friendly than using Ark. So definitely come out there and check me out on Twitch. It is the Dinotopia.map.project. So appreciate all your guys' support. I appreciate you guys sticking it with me. And I hope that I can continue to bring you a great map. Thanks. And I am out of here. Breathe deep, seek peace.